under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Kenny Rogers, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
On a line, that's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Elvis Andrus is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Bonds is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
0-1, here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad to get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Chris Bassett gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
And now here is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
3-1 to him now. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit is Bernie Williams, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. First delivery to him. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Right to him. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Now a pickoff play at second and a leap, but it's over his head at second. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. The 1-0. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, Jose Canseco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And now the first pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The set and the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Jeter on third with 2 out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. set, and the 2-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Down the third baseline. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup.
The first
back to back to back.
Matt
He's looking really sharp right now.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 17 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball, that's it down.
Bouncer to the left side. Boggs fields it cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. First offering. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Strawberry.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. That evens brings it up 1-1. Here's the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Andres onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the right
All right,
fielder,
guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively.
Ray.
And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand
Batting
jam.
seventh, the second
Hey, there's a
baseman.
case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Alfonso Soriano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a throw over and the runner back in standing. Bottom of the second here with no score. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So next to hit is Jorge Posada, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Raines at second with two down. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave one. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0. At the plate, Aramis Garcia.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. He had the distance to second at left at bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? One gone for the A's here in the third. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Left field.
Next up for the A's, Ryan Braun. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count left.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade
Leading
Boggs
for the
as we
Yankees,
move on to the bottom of
the
inning
third
number
baseman,
3.
Wade Boggs.
First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count now a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Well, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
Derek Jeter is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Boggs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Stepping up is Bernie Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another 2-2 offering. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
First offering. Tino Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Matt Chapman becomes the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Ground ball left side. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. Now to the plate, Jose Canseco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Yankees, the left fielder.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Canseco.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The batter.
Next to dig in, Darryl Strawberry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines, swinging a ball hit on the ground. He singled in his first AB. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Strawberry, base runner at first with 1 out. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now into the box, Alfonso Soriano. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
3-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Throw on to first, and a Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Chad Pinder, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Pinder.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now batter.
Now to bat, Aramis Garcia. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He grounds it sharply to third.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened. Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Right fielder coming on, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Middle of the night at
Leading off for the
ready
Yankees,
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
third baseman, Wade Boggs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
Next up is Derek Jeter. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The short hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Bernie Williams struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Lifted in the air to center field. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 25.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Another 0-2 coming. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Jones, the runner at second with 1 away. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
This pitch is popped up. Rogers in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Matt Olson, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1-2, here it comes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jose Canseco.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Darryl Strawberry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Go on to Olsen. Will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Jeter is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, second baseman,
Now here's the first offering. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
now batting, number 47.
Stepping in now, Aramis Garcia, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase, and this one bounds around against the wall. Now the relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Ramiro Mendoza will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Mendoza.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Elvis Andrus is the second out in the 7th inning.
Ryan.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Ready with the 1-2. Popped up. Boggs moving to his left. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tim Raines grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The second baseman.
So stepping in is Alfonso Soriano. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Soriano stands at first with 1 out. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Your attention, please.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout.
Number
and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next, here
That's
is
shortstop.
Derek Jeter.
Derek
He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Bernie Williams is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The A's lead it 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
One and 2. Here it comes.
That's down 2-2.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Again, another foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
So he sets him down swinging. Matt Olson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Sean Murphy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Rounded weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-2 Oakland. Adam Kolarek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Adam Solera.
Here comes Tino Martinez.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
One and one. Here it comes.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen. So now here
The batter.
Ricky Henderson gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate, Tim Raines. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
That's popped up now towards short right field. Pinder's got it for out number 3. The Yanks leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Chad Pinder. First pitch of the AB on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chad Pinder is retired to kick off the ninth. Striding in for Oakland, Aramis Garcia trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. The 1-1. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He doubled his last time up. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they still lead this one 4-2. Whitey Ford enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 16.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Alfonso Soriano. Hit in the air to center field. Jones is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Now it'll be Jorge Posada. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Wade Boggs. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to take care of him, and the A's have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Oakland get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Chris Bassett earns win number 7 on the season. Whitey Ford hammers down the save, his 25th of the year.